Good morning, students, and a hearty welcome to your English grammar class. Let us begin our class in the name of God. God is omnipotent, God is omnipresent, and God is omniscient. It means that God is all powerful, God is present everywhere, and God knows everything. This thought shows us that God is always there with us. God knows everything and He knows how to solve our problems. We are never alone in the difficulties. God is always there with us. God is all powerful. He can solve all our problems. And God knows everything. God has the solution to all our problems. I hope this thought removes all the negative energies from your mind and your day goes extremely well. Now let us get going to our English language class. So students, we will study unit 7 of your English grammar book today, that is prepositions. Now as we all know that there are 8 parts of speech. We have studied nouns, we have studied pronouns, adjectives, verbs, and adverbs. Now we will study prepositions, conjunctions, and interjections. So the topic for today is prepositions, unit 7 of your book. Since the day we started making sentences in English, we are using prepositions, but we do not know what prepositions are. जब से हम लोग ने इंग्लिश सेंटेंसेस बनाने शुरू किए हैं हम लोग तभी से prepositions यूज़ कर रहे हैं लेकिन हमने कभी ध्यान नहीं दिया कि preposition होता क्या है. So today we will study about prepositions, which is a main part of speech. Okay, when we form a sentence, a preposition is a very important part of it. Okay, so we will study that what prepositions are. Okay, so a preposition is a word or a group of words used for a noun, a pronoun, or noun phrase to show direction, time, place, location, or spatial relationships. Some examples of preposition are words like in, at, on, off, and to. So, children, there are a number of prepositions. There are numerous prepositions. Okay, बहुत सारे prepositions हैं English में. ठीक है, तो होते क्या हैं prepositions basically? Preposition वो word होता है या वो group of words होते हैं जो sentences में use होते हैं before a noun or a pronoun or a noun phrase. Noun मतलब आप लोग जानते हैं, pronoun मतलब भी आप लोग जानते हैं और noun phrase मतलब एक phrasal noun जिसमें noun एक word में ना हो, एक group of words के form में हो. ठीक है, it shows the direction, the time, place or location or spatial relationships. Okay, you can say that जो preposition होता है वो noun या pronoun या noun phrase के पहले लग के sentence के बाकी words के साथ उसकी relationship show करता है. Relationship में क्या show करता है कि direction क्या है noun का, time क्या है, place क्या है, location क्या है या स्पेशल रिलेशनशिप. स्पेशल रिलेशनशिप मतलब क्या होता है, कितनी स्पेस है दो नाउन्स के बीच में, कितनी जगह है दो नाउन्स के बीच में. ठीक है, दो नाउन्स के बीच में या एक नाउन एक प्रोनाउन के बीच में. ठीक है, तो नाउन या प्रोनाउन के रिलेशन को बताता है विद रिस्पेक्ट टू other words of the sentence. Okay, other nouns or pronouns of the sentence. Some very common prepositions are in, at, on, off, to, with. Okay, ये सारे कुछ ऐसे prepositions हैं जो बहुत common हैं. ठीक है, now as we will see the examples, and before seeing the examples I'll tell you one more thing. As we will see the sentence examples, you will get to know that which preposition shows the relationship between which two nouns or pronouns. Now it is not necessary that prepositions जो हैं वो एक ही word के हो, like on, to, with, at, in. ज़रूरी नहीं है कि ये एक ही word के हो. They can be of one, two, 3 और even more words. ठीक है, तो जो एक वर्ड से ज़्यादा के 2 या 2 से ज़्यादा वर्ड्स के जो प्रपोजिशंस होते हैं उन्हें हम फ्रेजल प्रपोजिशंस कहते हैं, वो फ्रेज बन जाते हैं. ठीक है, जो 2 या 2 वर्ड्स से ज़्यादा वर्ड्स के प्रपोजिशंस होते हैं वो फ्रेजल प्रपोजिशंस कहलाते हैं. Some commonly used phrasal prepositions are because of, in case of, instead of, by the way, on behalf of, on account of, in care of, in spite of, on the side of, etc. ठीक है, तो ये सारे कुछ ऐसे प्रपोजिशंस हैं जो दो नाउन या दो प्रोनाउन के बीच की रिलेशनशिप तो बताते हैं, लेकिन दे आर नॉट ऑफ वन वर्ड, ये more than one words के हैं. For example, you can see because of is of 2 words, in case of is of 3 words, on the side of is of 4 words. So these prepositions are called phrasal prepositions. Now let us see some sentence examples of prepositions. For example, he started working at 10 a.m. Okay. The next example is the company called meeting on 25 October. The third example is there is a holiday in December. And the last example is he has been ill since Monday. In all the 4 examples, you can see that there are 4 words that are underlined. 4 words underlined हैं. कौन से 4 words? At, on, in and since. ठीक है, तो सबसे पहले सेंटेंस में देखिए, he started working at 10 a.m. at क्या बता रहा है? That when did he start working? From 10 a.m. right? So 10 a.m. shows the time and it is a noun and he is a pronoun. So it shows the relationship between he and 10 a.m. Okay? As I told you, prepositions are placed before noun or a pronoun. Okay, so 10 a.m. is a noun and it is placed before 10 a.m. Okay, similarly in the second sentence, the company called meeting on 25 October. So 25 October is the noun, on is placed before 25 October and it shows the relation between the company and 25 October. Okay, then there is a holiday in December. Okay, so December is a noun and holiday is a noun. In shows the relationship between holiday and December. Similarly, in the last sentence, he has been ill since Monday. Okay, so here since shows the relationship between he and Monday. He is a pronoun and Monday is a noun. Okay, so in all these 4 sentences, at, on, in and since, you can see that all these 4 prepositions show time. Okay, right, all these 4 prepositions show time. Okay, it shows that when something has happened or when something happens. Okay, for example, in the first sentence at 10 a.m., in the second sentence on 25th October, in the third sentence in December, and in the last sentence since Monday. Okay, so in all the 4 sentences, you can see that the prepositions at, on, in and since, ये चारों prepositions क्या show कर रहे हैं? They show time or when something has happened, when he started working, when the company called a meeting, when is a holiday, and when since when he has been ill. Okay, so it shows time. Such prepositions are called prepositions of time. Okay, they are prepositions of time. They show time. Okay, now see these examples. He is at home. He came from England. The police broke into the house. I live across the river. Okay, so in चारों sentence में आप देखिए he is at home. In the very first sentence, at shows the relationship between he and home. Similarly, in the second sentence, from shows the relationship between he and England. Then in the third sentence, into shows the relationship between the police and the house. Okay, and in the fourth sentence, across shows the relationship between I and river. Okay, so in the very first sentence, I live at home, मतलब मैं घर पे रहता हूँ. Okay, what does at show? It shows the place where he lives. Okay, in the second sentence, he came from England. So what does from show? It shows the place from where he came. Okay, कहाँ से वो आया था? It shows the place. In the third sentence, the police broke into the house. इस सेंटेंस में what does into show? It shows कि पुलिस कहाँ घुस आई? In the house. The police broke into the house means पुलिस घर में घुस आई. Okay. So where did the police break into? They broke into the house. So the police and the house. इन दोनों words की relationship कौन सा word बता रहा है? Into. And in the fourth sentence, I live across the river. तो I and river के बीच की relation बता रहा है. Across means आर पार. Okay, so I live across the river means जो person है, the speaker, he or she lives across the river means river के उस पार रहता है. Okay, understood? So in all these four sentences, we can see that at, from, into and across show places or where something happens. ठीक है, these prepositions at, from, into, across, they show places या फिर where something happens. Okay, so they are called prepositions of place or they are prepositions that show place. Okay, ऐसे और भी prepositions है. For example, they are hiding behind the tree. Okay, so where are they hiding? Behind the tree. It shows the place. Okay, the another example is the cat is resting under the tree. Under a tree. Okay, so where is the cat resting? Under a tree. What does it show? It shows the place. Under shows the place. ठीक है, तो कुछ ऐसे prepositions जो place बताते हैं, they are known as prepositions of places. या वो prepositions जो show करते हैं that where something is happening or where something happens. Okay, so the next kind of preposition is the prepositions which show that the relationship with other words of the sentence. Okay, they are used for other purposes. Okay, for example, this article is about smartphones. Okay, most of the guests have already left. I will always be here for you. He is playing with his brothers. Okay, so in all these four sentences, you can see that about, of, for and with, ये चारों prepositions कुछ खास relationship एक particular word के साथ नहीं बता रहे. They are showing the relationship of one word to other words of the sentence. Okay, so in the first sentence, this article is about smartphones. Which two nouns are related? Article and smartphones. लेकिन क्या ये कोई जगह बता रहा है? नहीं. क्या ये कोई टाइम बता रहा है? नहीं. Okay, then in the second sentence, most of the guests have already left. Okay, यहाँ पे the guests is a noun. Guests के पहले we have used preposition and यहाँ पे of किसी दूसरे noun या pronoun से relationship नहीं बता रहा है. It is showing the relationship with other words of the sentence have already left. Okay, I will always be here for you. Okay, so here the relationship between I and you is shown by the preposition for. And the last sentence, he is playing with his brothers. Okay, so he is a pronoun and his brothers is pronoun again. Okay, so his is pronoun again. Okay, so in all these four examples, you can see that these prepositions about, of, for, with, they are not used for any particular purpose. Okay, they indicate the relationship between the noun and other parts of the other part of the sentence. Okay, so these prepositions are called are not any cannot be categorized into any particular kind of preposition. Okay, these prepositions just work as agents. Okay, they can be called prepositions of things or agents. Okay, so these prepositions do not serve any particular purpose. Okay, so these are certain prepositions. The next kind of preposition that we will study is phrasal preposition. So let us read these examples. They, along with their children, went to Atlanta. According to the new rules, Yuan not right. In spite of being a good player, he was not selected, and I am going out of the city. Okay, so in these sentences, along with, according to, in spite of, and out of are prepositions. But as I told you earlier, they are not prepositions of one word, they are the phrasal prepositions. They consist of two or more than two words. Okay, these are called phrasal prepositions. Okay, in the very first sentence, they along with their children went to Atlanta. It shows that they and their children, it shows the relationship between they and their children. Okay, and Atlanta. In the second sentence, the new rules and you. Okay, in the third sentence, a good player, and it is not a particular type of preposition. It shows that the relationship of a good player with other parts of the sentences. Okay, and here in the last sentence, out of shows the relationship between I and city. Okay, so in charo sentences में along with, according to, in spite of and out of वो prepositions हैं जो single word prepositions नहीं हैं. ठीक है, इनमें more two और more than two words का use हुआ है. So these prepositions are called phrasal prepositions. ऐसे बहुत सारे और prepositions होते हैं. For example, because of, in spite of, on behalf of, etc. ओके, सो ऐसे बहुत सारे और प्रपोजिशंस होते हैं. ज़रूरी नहीं कि सारे प्रपोजिशंस वन वर्ड के ही हो. देयर कैन बी प्रपोजिशंस ऑफ more than one words and they are called phrasal prepositions. Okay students, now children, another thing is that there are some verbs which carry some prepositions. कुछ verbs के साथ कुछ prepositions जाते हैं. ठीक है, now prepositions have more than one meaning. One preposition can have more than one meaning. Okay, वो अलग अलग verbs के साथ use होते हैं. ठीक है, तो ज़रूरी नहीं कि अगर हम एक verb के साथ एक preposition use कर रहे तो उसके साथ दूसरा preposition नहीं use कर सकते. ठीक है, so here in this table that is there on the screen, there are some verbs with their commonly used prepositions. Okay, ज़रूरी नहीं कि इन verbs के साथ हमेशा यही prepositions हो, लेकिन इन वर्ब्स के साथ ये प्रपोजिशंस भी होते हैं. जैसा कि मैंने एकदम वीडियो के एकदम शुरुआत में कहा था कि प्रपोजिशंस बहुत सारे हैं एंड वी कैन ओनली लर्न द प्रपोजिशंस, वी कैन ओनली लर्न देयर यूज विद प्रैक्टिस. ओके, बिना प्रैक्टिस के हम प्रपोजिशंस कभी याद ही नहीं कर सकते. एंड प्रपोजिशंस आर नॉट ओनली इम्पॉर्टेंट फॉर द योर एग्जाम्स, योर फाइनल एग्जाम्स, इट इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट फॉर योर लाइफ टाइम. ओके, जब भी आप इंग्लिश बोलते हो तो वी यूज प्रपोजिशंस एंड the prepositions that we use show that how much we know about the prepositions, how much we can relate to the sentence. Okay, अगर हम गलत prepositions बोलते हैं तो sentence का totally गलत मतलब भी निकल सकता है. ठीक है, तो we need to use the prepositions and we need to practice prepositions to learn them. Or prepositions is very important even from the competitive point of view. Okay, हर competitive exam में prepositions ज़रूर आते हैं. ठीक, so here is a list of verbs with some prepositions. I'm going to read all of these for you all. Okay, the first preposition that we use, the very common preposition is to. Okay, so talk to, listen to, speak to, apologize to, belong to, happen to, turn to, adapt to, add to, agree to, consent to, devote to, lead to, object to, react to, reply to, talk to, refer to. Then another very commonly used preposition is for. Wait for, ask for, apply for, blame for, care for, long for, head for, admire for, excuse for, pay for, pray for, search for, scold for, vote for, prepare for, wish for, work for and apologize for. See, you can see that apologize to भी होता है, apologize for भी होता है. ठीक है, apologize to someone and apologize for something. Okay, apologize to the principal या apologize to your friend for. जब हम यूज करेंगे apologize के साथ तो apologize for your mistake, apologize to your mistake नहीं, apologize to मतलब we are saying sorry, we are being sorry to someone, and apologize for means we are being sorry for something. Okay, now from, suffer from, recover from, borrow from, escape from, graduate from, hide from, prevent from, prohibit from, protect from, retire from, rescue from, save from, separate from, resign from, distinct from, abstain from, infer from, stem from. Okay, then at, smile at, stare at, aim at, look at, point at, laugh at, peer at, arrive at, wink at. Okay, arrive के साथ on भी होता है, he arrived on time. Okay, and he arrived at the station. Okay, तो arrive के साथ on और at दोनों यूज होता है. फिर on, agree on, comment on, concentrate on, depend on, congratulate on, decide on, rely on. ठीक है, तो ये कुछ common prepositions हैं and some common verbs with which they are used. Okay, some common verbs with which these prepositions are used. So prepositions will only come to you, will only you will be able to understand prepositions only when you practice prepositions. Okay, it will you will be able to use prepositions only with a very constant practice of them. Okay, so you have to practice prepositions to understand them. I'll be sending you the exercises in the PDF format along with this video, and I'll tell you that which exercises you have to do in copy and which exercises you have to do in book. It will be mentioned in the PDF only. Okay, so children, do your copy work very neatly. Have a good day, children. Thank you.